It's Friday. We always have a comedian here. Tom Segura is here, who just performed at the Hartford Funny Bone, which you found it, right? Because it's in Manchester.
It's in Manchester, and they lie to you.
Yeah.
And they call it the Hartford Funny Bone. It's in Manchester in a mall.
In a mall, which is good. But people show up.
They do. They're walking through the mall.
It's a hotbed of comedy.
It's like there's stores, and then there's also a place to do a show.
Can you believe it when you showed up?
I was blown away. Yeah.
Seriously, I hear it's a good date night. Like, they have good tables, you get food, and we see funny people like you. Were they kind to you?
They were very kind. Good. Yeah, especially for people at a mall.
Yeah.
They were very, very nice.
They're mall people.
Yeah.
So we're mall people here in Connecticut.
Absolutely.
Connecticut people like their malls.
Yeah. Do you guys like your mall?
Oh, yeah. It's wild. I have to go to one today. I got to return my.
You got a shirt with a hole in it?
Exactly. Thank you.
Where did you get it?
Lord & Taylor.
That's really high end.
It is high end, and it's not their fault. I don't think it's their fault.
Big money here.
I think it's the manufacturer's fault.
Really?
It's right below the alligator.
Do you shop in stores, not online?
No, I don't ever shop online.
What?
I'm a big onliner.
No, I can't do it.
Just,
I gotta try it on. I gotta feel it. I was in.
I can return it. It's just I get a little malicious if I go to the mall too much.
You get, excuse me?
Malicious.
I've never heard that.
What's that?
It's like a feeling that comes over you only when you're in the mall for too long. You can use that tonight. It's okay.
I might actually say that I'm feeling malicious when I get to the mall.
It's interesting. I came.
Does it you feel it all over?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go.
It's like I'm gonna maul up all over this floor if I don't.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've been mauled. It gives it a whole new different definition.
I hit my limit. It's just overstimulation, too many decisions.
The producer's saying in my ear that she thinks you've lost your marbles, and I'm thinking she might be with you. Anyway, we're sorry
I'm enjoying this. This feels like a good therapy session. I like this.
Speaking of therapy, you're married, right?
Yeah.
Who was your idol growing up? Who made you laugh?
Who made me laugh?
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people. I think.
You're too young for Carson. Are you too young for Carson?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
My dad brings him up a lot, though.
Yeah. He was.
What's up, audience? You guys know Carson, right?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you know Carson.
All right, get over yourselves. All right. I liked first Eddie Murphy. I think was the first guy.
Oh, yeah.
And then, yeah, I love George Carlin.
It's not an easy profession. We gotta
stand up.
Yeah, I don't think it's. I think everybody's like, you should go into stand up. I'm like, no, I'm not.
You're funny.
No, I'm not
yes,
funny.
you are. You're very funny.
Within a certain limited topic, I'm funny. But
well, so is everybody else.
But how do you do that? I don't understand. Like,
Come
you get
on.
up there, aren't you nervous? I'd be totally freaked out that the audience was going to turn on me.
They do.
They do, and
Yours turns on you. You just don't see it. They're at home.
They're at home. That's true. Yeah, I guess the audience.
You got to start. You start small, and then you build it up until you can.
How much of it is improv, or it's basically a written show and you go from one thing to another, a segue?
It's a written show, but it's like you have to have the ability to do the improv, which you do here. So it's like you just use that on top of what you've written.
This
right?
really is a therapy session. You're helping him break through his fears.
He's gonna do it.
He's gonna do it.
Who wants to see him do 5 minutes of stand-up?
I would
Somebody out there
no,
listening,
the thought of it terrifies me.
You would do great. I think you would do great.
But do you come in with topics? Do you have certain, we do the news,
Yes.
so we kind of go off and we bounce each other. You have topics.
Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that you're working on, you're kind of constantly tweaking to get the joke to where you want it to be.
Okay.
And then somebody in the audience is like, hey, go to your mother, and you're like, all right. And then so you have to be able to work.
Do you bounce off with them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you got to go off with them.
And then sometimes they get thrown out.
And are there specific nights that are more raucous than others?
Absolutely.
Is a Saturday night crowd worse than a Sunday night crowd?
I think consistently across the country, if you were to ask comedians, 90% of the time, second show Friday is when the animals come out.
Okay, that's very interesting.
So I know that this audience will be at the Funny Bone in Manchester, second show tonight.
Yes, the animals are here.
These are the animals.
Does your wife think you're funny? Does she laugh at your jokes? Because I feel like if I was married to a comedian, it would be up to me to kind of not laugh at the jokes.
Well, my wife's a comedian.
Oh.
So.
Well, is there competition?
Wait, your wife is Tammy Pescatelli.
Your wife is Tammy Pescatelli.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that.
Yes.
I just remembered that now because I was so obsessed with you. I don't want to, I don't want to get all excited about your.
We love her.
Yeah,
I mean, you're funny too.
And you love her, right?
I love her. Also, Tammy is not my wife, but.
Oh.
That was a weird moment.
Okay.
But.
We'll clean that up in editing.
A lady named Christina Pajitsky, who's also a woman, is my wife.
Jamie, you said it. Is she messing with us?
No, she said the guy from the Funny Bone just screwed her up.
But listen,
They're
Tammy
messing with us. Never mind.
Pescatelli is fantastic and lovely. I've never married her, but I think she's very funny.
What is going on?
But my wife is Christina Pajitsky, who's a very funny
She
comic.
is funny too.
You
Now,
know what? I
Yes.
told you, Mercury is retrograde. It screws up communication.
yeah, you gotta Kara's with the signs and the angels and stuff.
Mercury is retrograde. You never communication goes haywire. That was the problem right there.
I don't even know what that means.
Exactly.
Just
Don't worry
Google
about it.
it, and there's a whole wealth of information.
When she starts
Okay.
talking about Uranus, it's time for the both of us to move on.
I am feeling so malicious right now.
So go to the mall tonight to see you at the Hartford Funny Bone, which is in Manchester at the mall, 7:30 and 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And
come
tomorrow
out.
too.
Let's party,
and
guys.
all through
Tom,
Sunday.
we thank you for putting up with us.
You guys are the best. Thank you for having me.
Thank
Seriously.
you.
A widely
Say hi to
recognized
Tammy for us.
musician and Trinity alum Christopher Houlihan. This guy is unbelievable. He returned to his alma mater. We're going to have some of his performance coming up in just a bit. Stay with us.